Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सरी गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सरी गौर भक्त वृंदा। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधो जगतपते गोपीश गोपीकांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे
वृंदावनेश्वरी
विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि हरि। राधे गोविंद भगवान की
जय
जय
श्री तुलसी महारानी की जय।
जय
शालिग्राम भगवान की जय।
जय।
हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन।
हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, everyone.
हरे कृष्णा जानकी। हरे कृष्णा निशा। Hare Krishna Shivam, how are you?
Good, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Ajay.
Hare Krishna.
Cool. All right, so today is a very pure day, Ekadashi, as well as Tulsi Vivah. So it's really nice to read, to chant and then read Srimad Bhagvatam, on those beautiful days. And anyway, it's also Kartik month. So it's really a nice, pure devotional month. So we'll continue with the Shlok 43 of Adhyay 13. And what's happening in this Adhyay? Right? So in this Adhyay, Mahatma Vidur is convincing and has convinced Dhritarashtra Maharaj to leave Hastinapur and go to Himalayas and really do something for the mukti, for moksha. So Maharaj Dhritarashtra has left, Maharani Gandhari left with him, and Vidur Mahatma has also left, and Yudhishthira is not able to find them, and so Sanjay is not able to find them. And then meanwhile, what happens is, who arrives on the stage?
Narad Muni.
Narad Muni, right? So Narad Muni comes with Narayan, and Narad Muni is telling Yudhishthira Maharaj what's going on. Yeah? So Shlok 43, Yatha Kridopsikaranam Sanyoga Vigma Vihe Ichchaya Kriditu Hai Shatam Tathe Veshiksha Nipaninam. Shiva?
As a player sets up and disperses his playthings according to his own sweet will, so the supreme will of the Lord brings men together and separates them.
Yeah. So Narad Muni is giving, his consolation to Yudhishthira Maharaj, right? So that everything is planned by Supreme Lord. Nisha? Are you on mute, Nisha? We can't hear you. Okay, well, you figure it out. I think we are not able to hear you, Nisha. I think your volume or microphone is not working. Yeah. Ajay, you want to start?
Yanme yase dhruvam lok madhrumam va na chobhavam sarvatha nahi shochaste sneha danyatra mohajat. O king, in all circumstances, whether you consider the soul to be an eternal principle or the material body to be perishable, or everything to exist in the impersonal absolute truth, or everything to be an inexplicable combination of matter and spirit, feelings of separation are due only to illusory effect and nothing more. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So many things are being mentioned in this, right? So, of course, Maharaj Yudhishthira himself is like the highest in dharma, and he has all the gyan, right? So, what Narad Muni is saying is you can think either way, right? You can either think that soul is an eternal, right? Also, you can think material body is perishable. Everybody knows that, right? Or you can just say that everything to exist in the impersonal absolute truth. Or it's a combination of matter and spirit, but the feelings of separation comes only due to illusory affection. So this is how Dev Rishi Narad is consoling Yudhishthira Maharaj that feelings of separation are, all these relationships are only due to illusory affection and nothing more. Anil?
जी तस्माज्ज ह्यंग वैक्लव्यमज्ञान कृतमात्मनः कथम त्वनाथा कृपणा वर्तेरंस्ते चमा विना. Therefore, give up your anxiety due to ignorance of the self. You are now thinking of how they who are helpless, poor creatures will exist without you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right? So basically, who are you, Yudhishthira Maharaj? Don't think that people cannot exist without you. Is essentially what Dev Rishi Narad is saying. So stop worrying about them. Yeah, Nisha, are you able to get your microphone working or no?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Kala karma gunadhino dehoyam panchabhautikah kathamanyastu gopayetsar pagasto yatha param. This gross material body made of 5 elements is already under the control of eternal time, kala, action, karma, and the modes of the material nature, guna. How then can it, being already in the jaws of the serpent, protect others? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we think so many times, right? Like somebody can protect somebody else. But what it's saying is like every material body is in the control of eternal time, kala, and karma, right? And the modes of material nature, 3 modes of material nature, right? Depending on how you live. And 5 elements, we already know those 5 elements, right? What are those 5 elements?
Agni, Vayu, Jal, Akash, Dharti.
Dharti, right? Prithvi. So those are the 5 elements, and then every element is made up of those 5 elements in turn. So that's how the body is made up of. So, Shyam, do you want to read this quickly?
Yeah. The highest perfectional project of philanthropic activities is to engage everyone in the act of preaching Bhakti Yoga all over the world, because that alone can save people from the control of Maya or the material nature represented by the Kala, Karma, and Guna, as described above. The Bhagavad Gita 14.26 confirms this definitely. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, right? So Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is the only way, okay, you can save the people from the control of Maya. Otherwise, people don't even understand, right? It's amazing how people don't even understand that they don't even think about soul or this material body and so on and so forth, right? So, Mukesh?
Ahastani Ahastani Sahastanam Padani Chatushpadam Falguni Tatra Mahatam Jivo Jivasya Jivanam. Those who are devoid of hands are prey for those who have hands. Those devoid of legs are prey for the four-legged. The weak are the subsistence of the strong, and the general rule holds that one living being is food for another. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right? With 8.4 million species, what happens is everybody is eating one another. Mhm. Adinaji?
तदिदं भगवान् राजन्नेक आत्मात्मनां स्वदृक् अन्तरो अनन्तरो भाति पश्यतं माययोरुधा. Therefore, O king, you should look to the Supreme Lord only, who is one without a second and who manifests himself by different energies and is both within and without. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So there Rishi Narad is saying, focus on Supreme Lord and not to be disturbed by the affairs of the so-called happiness and distress, but to look only up to the Lord to execute the mission for which the Lord has descended. That was the prime duty. Ravi?
So Yamagya Maharaj Bhagwan Bhuta Bhavana Kala Rupo Vani Vatino Syama Bhavaya Suradvishwam. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, in the guise of all the devoiding time, Kala Rupa, has now descended to the earth to eliminate the envious from the world. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. What Dev Rishi Narad is saying is the same Lord Sri Krishna who has now descended onto the earth. Tarun?
निष्पत्वितं देवाकृत्यं अवेशेष्यं प्रतीक्षते तवद् यूयम् अवेक्षध्यं भवेत् यावद् तेश्वरः. The Lord has already performed his duties to help the demigods, and he is awaiting the rest. You Pandavas may wait as long as the Lord is here on earth. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Dev Rishi Narad is telling much more about Lord Sri Krishna and how long he's going to be here, giving a hint. And yeah, as you can see here, right, like Lord Krishna himself is going to depart, right? He wanted to take them away before his own departure to his eternal abode. And Narada, like Vidur, did not disclose the imminent annihilation of the Yadu dynasty, but indirectly gave a hint to the king and his brothers to wait till the incident happened and the Lord departed. So now the Mahabharata is over. Lord Krishna went back to Dwarka and he is going to depart too, back to his abode, right? So we are going to see that in upcoming adhyayas. Mukesh?
Dhritarashtra Saha Bhatra Gandharya Cheswa Bharyaya Dakshinein Himvat Rishinam Ashramam Kata. O king, your uncle Dhritarashtra, his brother Vidur, and his wife Gandhari have gone to the southern side of the Himalaya mountains, where there are shelters of the great sages. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right? So Dev Rishi Narad knows everything, yeah? So he first was consoling Maharaj Yudhishthira, telling him that, it's all about eternal, it's all about Supreme Lord. And now he is giving an information that Dhritarashtra Maharaj and everyone has left towards Himalaya. Strotobhya saptabhirya विश्वधूर्नि सप्तधा व्यधात् सप्तानां प्रीतये नाना saptastrotah pratyakshate. So the place is called Saptastrot, divided by 7, because there are waters of the sacred Ganges were divided into 7 branches, and this was done for the satisfaction of the 7 great rishis. And that's where Maharaj Dhritarashtra and Gandhari has left for. Nisha?
स्नात्वानुसवनं तस्मिन् हुत्वा चाग्निन्य यथाविधि अभक्ष उपशान्तात्मा स आस्ते विगतेशनः. On the banks at Saptastrota, Dhritarashtra is now engaged in beginning Astanga Yoga by bathing 3 times daily in the morning, noon and evening, by performing the Agnihotra sacrifice with fire, and by drinking only water. This helps one control the mind and the senses and frees one completely from thoughts of familial affection. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. So in those days, you could do all these sacrifices. You can go to the sages ashram, right? So you could do all that, right? But in today's world, the most important thing is essentially chanting and do the bhakti yoga, right? जीतासनो जित्वास है प्रत्यारित षड्इंद्रिय हरि भावनया ध्वस्त रज सत्वत मोमल है. Shivam?
Yeah. One who has controlled the sitting process, the yoga asanas, and the breathing process can turn the senses towards the absolute personality of Godhead and thus become immune to the contaminations of modes of material nature, namely mundane goodness, passion, and ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Right? So all these yogi asanas, actually yogis and Rishi Munis used to do all these yogas and the pranayam, right? Now in today's world, of course, it's a lot of physical benefits and so on and so forth are being projected, but the real yoga is the connection to Lord Sri Krishna. And all these asanas and the yoga is essentially the ultimate goal is to focus on absolute personality of Godhead. That is Lord Sri Krishna. That is the yoga. That is a connection to Lord Sri Krishna. And all these things, pranayam and yoga, actually help you in focusing and remembering Lord Sri Krishna. Anil ji?
विज्ञानात्मनि संयोज्य क्षेत्रज्ञे प्रविलाप्यतम ब्रह्मण्यात्मनां मनामधारे घटांबर मिवांबरे. Dhritarashtra will have to amalgamate his pure identity with intelligence and then merge into the Supreme Being with knowledge of his qualitative oneness as a living entity with the Supreme Brahman. Being freed from the blocked sky, he will have to rise to the spiritual sky. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. So there Rishi Narad continue to explain this to Maharaj Yudhishthira. Rinaji?
ध्वस्त माया गुणोदर को निरुद्ध करणाशयः निवर्तिताखिलाहार आस्ते स्थाणुरिवाचलः तस्यांतरायो मैवाभू संन्यस्ताखिल कर्मणः. He will have to suspend all the actions of the senses, even from the outside, and will have to be impervious to interactions of the senses, which are influenced by the moods of material nature. After renouncing all material duties, he must become immovably established beyond all sources of hindrances on the path. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Ravi? No, you're mute.
Sava adhyata nadarajan paratam panchamehani kalevaram hasyati swaha tachcha basmi bhavishyati. O king, he will quit his body most probably on the 5th day from today, and his body will turn to ashes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I think we are going to stop here. We have 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, because today is Tulsi Vivaha. So we'll just do the kirtan today. Just listen to the kirtan, Hare Govind Hare Gopal, and then we will listen to Tulsi Aarti on Monday. So tomorrow we are going to take a Thanksgiving break. So thank you to everyone. Enjoy the holidays tomorrow and the long weekend. And then we'll see you back on Monday. Yeah?
Thank you for
Huh.
hosting
Yes.
the Satsang, Bhaiya.
No, thank you to everyone. You know, we all come together and at least, and there's such nice days, right? So beautiful days, pure days. We are able to all come together and read Srimad Bhagvatam, which is a post-graduation, right, Ravi? This is after Bhagavad Gita, we are reading Srimad Bhagvatam. So Bhagavad Gita is the graduation and this is the post-graduation. We are, of course, on Cantos 1 and Adhyay 13, we have 332 total Adhyayas. So we have just started doing it. Hopefully, you know, we'll get somewhere. So that'll be so nice. So let's, let me, so everyone has some plans for Thanksgiving? Or
No
Just
plan.
stay home.
stay home?
Yeah.
Stay home with the family, that's all.
Thank you to Corona, right? Everyone can stay home.
That's right.
All right, Hare Krishna, enjoy the, share this. Yeah, this one is.
Hey Govinda, hey Gopal, hey Govinda, hey Gopal, hey Govinda, hey Gopal, hey Govinda, hey Gopal, hey Govinda, hey Gopal. Hey Govinda, hey Gopal. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda
Govinda,
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radhamana Hari
Govinda Jaya Jaya
Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radhamana Hari Govinda Jaya
Govinda
Govinda Jaya 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 Radhamana Hari
Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya
Govinda, Hare Gopal.
Govinda Gopal
Hare Gopal. 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 Govinda, Hare Gopal. Gopal.